St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I got my shamrocks and I have to do my Lucky Charms imitation. Always after me, Lucky Charms. The magically delicious. Okay. Hey, I'm Cindy Baker and productivity ADHD strategist. I'm a keynote speaker and every week, I give tips on how to be successful as an entrepreneur, especially, excuse me, if you have ADHD. So if you are here tuning in live, I would love to hear from you, where you're tuning in from, how you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day. And so just put that in the comments, whatever platform you're watching on. And if you're watching the replay, I know a lot of people do that, just comment #replay. So happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Today, the world is celebrating luck, but let's be real. Successful entrepreneurs don't rely on luck. They create it, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So please put your comments in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you have a question, if you have a comment, if you've ever looked at somebody who's just really crushing it in business and thought, well, they're just so lucky. I'm here to tell you it is not the case. Um, I know several multimillionaires, and luck is not the cause of their success. Luck might play a tiny role in success, but strategy, resilience, and consistency are what actually move the needle. And if you have ADHD or just a distracted mind, you don't have to feel like you're at a disadvantage. You just have to turn how you work with your brain. You just have to learn how to work with your brain, not against it. That's the key, really. And I harp on that all the time. That's the big thing that we do in my coaching program. I help people figure out how their brain works so they can get those high impact tasks done and almost half the time. They can eliminate distractions, learn how to manage their focus, and really begin to increase the profits in their business without burnout. So let's do this. This time, drop a little shamrock icon in the comments if you're ready to take control of your own success and not rely on luck. Put a little, and if you're watching the replay, put a little shamrock, a little four-leaf clover in the comments if you're ready to take control of your own success. So let's bust a big myth, okay? Successful entrepreneurs aren't just lucky. They aren't. That's a myth. So here's what actually creates success. And you could probably write in the comments what you think creates success, but I think it's taking consistent action even when motivation is low, learning from failure instead of giving up, creating structure. And that's one thing that I'm really big on to keep moving forward, especially if you have ADHD. Building habits that remove distractions and make success inevitable. Those are the type of things that create success. So successful entrepreneurs aren't just in the right place at the right time. They set themselves up to win, even when things get hard. So let me ask you a question. What's one lucky break that you've had that actually came from hard work? Drop it in the comments. What's one lucky break you've had that actually came from hard work? Not really seeing anything, but really, if you have ADHD and you're an entrepreneur, you have an advantage. So let's talk about that. For those of us with ADHD or just trouble managing focus, because we don't always do the things the traditional way, right? But let me tell you, sometimes that's actually an advantage. Sometimes that gives us a competitive edge. We think outside the box. We see possibilities and solutions that other people don't. We're naturally problem solvers. When things don't go as planned, we pivot fast. We've learned to do that. Many of us are risk takers. We take chances that others are too scared to try. We hyper focus. When we're locked in, we can accomplish in hours what it takes others days to accomplish. So here's an action step for you. Instead of wishing that you had more luck, think about this. What's one ADHD trait? Or if you don't have ADHD trait, what's one just trait that you have that has actually helped you in business? Put that in the comments. I'm curious. I end up getting most of these comments later. So maybe most of you are watching the replay. I don't know. All right. So if luck isn't the answer, what is? Well, we're going to break down 3 lucky habits of highly successful entrepreneurs. 3 powerful habits that make success feel lucky, even though they're totally intentional. It's all about making success inevitable. Successful entrepreneurs set up systems so they don't have to rely on willpower. That's one thing that's really helped me. They time block their most important tasks so distractions don't throw them off. They batch their work so they don't waste energy switching between tasks. They use accountability, like my coaching program, co-working, things like that, to stay on track, and many other things. So what's one system that you could put in place this week that would make your success easier? I'd love to know in the comments, what's one system? Maybe it's automating emails. Maybe it's, I don't know, just what one system that you could put in place that would make success easier. Now, another characteristic of successful entrepreneurs that looks like it's luck, but it's not, is that they bounce back fast. Because most people think successful entrepreneurs never fail, but actually they do fail. They just recover from setbacks faster than others. That's the key. When something flops, they ask, what can I learn about this? Instead of taking it personally and letting it hold them back. They adjust, they try again instead of giving up. They have support systems in place, like mentors and communities and coaches. So next time you face a setback, ask yourself, what's the lesson here? Instead of saying, I failed, say something like, I learned something that will help me do better next time. So if you're committing to this mindset shift, I would love to know. Put a little fire emoji in the comments. I've been doing these trainings for a while, and you guys are so quiet in the comments, and it really does help the social media algorithms if you show some interaction, because it's just a computer. It's not a person, and it's set up so that if you interact and it sees that there's a lot of comments, then it will show you more trainings like this. So please comment. Another thing that they do, the successful entrepreneurs, is they create their own opportunities. That's something that I've noticed as I've watched, some of my coaches and things like that. Successful people don't just wait for lucky breaks. They create them. They create their own opportunities. They don't wait for the perfect time. They don't wait to be ready. They don't wait for somebody else to give them permission. They pitch themselves for opportunities. They put out content even when it's not perfect. They take messy action and they figure things out along the way. That's the key. So what's one action that you could take this week to create your own success? How can you do that? Put it in the comments if you've got an action step that you're going to take that's going to help you create your own success. Because you're basically controlling your own luck. So I'll just wrap this up with a reminder. You don't need luck to succeed. You don't need lucky shamrocks to succeed in business. You need the right strategies, the right mindset, and the right support, like in my coaching program, and the willingness to take action. So make success inevitable by setting up systems, bounce back quickly from setbacks, create your own opportunities instead of waiting for them. So if you focus on those three things, people are going to say, wow, you're so lucky. Well, you'll know, and I'll know the truth. You made it happen. So which one of these strategies are you committing to today? Put it in the chat. Don't be shy. They always say you're um, 10 times more likely to reach your goals if you write them down. So write it in the chat. And if this resonated with you, and you want more ADHD friendly strategies to stay focused and overcome distractions and actually get things done in your business, then I would love to explain more about my coaching program. It's a brand new program. I've got different levels, and the entry level is very affordable. I've not really offered anything like this before. So DM me the word focus and we'll get together. I'll chat with you on Zoom. No obligation. The only thing I ask is that you show up if you make an appointment. So again, my name is Cindy Baker. I'm a keynote speaker, a productivity coach, ADHD strategist. And if you know anyone who needs a speaker, I am currently booking for the year. And again, focus, put that in the DM if you want to know more about coaching. If you found this helpful, tag a friend who needs to hear this, share this video, subscribe, like, comment, all the things. And thank you for hanging out with me today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Now go out and create your own luck.